When do manifestations get easier? I want to be completely honest with you, since I've been actively working for more than 5 years on intentionally disregarding 3D and believing what I determine will be true instead of what appears to be true. With practice, as with anything else, it becomes simpler. You must genuinely put in the effort. This means that you maintain your ideal frame of mind when you suddenly know that you're going to get all you want. You don't let the 3D world's occurrences to throw you off balance. How? By resisting letting 3D bring you down. No simple 3-step process exists. You must exercise self-control. You observe what appears to be bad. Your mind is currently acting like a wild stallion that is suddenly bucking hysterically. You have to put some effort into taming the stallion. You observe the thoughts and responses as they arise. You minimize your own worth. You remind yourself that you are unaware of the implications of things in the 3D for your manifestations. You endure unpleasant emotions without letting someone have it with your words. You endure some worry and anxiety without taking any actions or thinking wandering off course. You let it go. You feed yourself optimistic ideas. You persuade yourself you are capable of managing anything. You constantly remind yourself to have faith. You fell and panicked for a moment, an hour, or a day. You recognize your error and halt. You repeat the action. You keep going. You can alter this about you. It's essential, the whole affair. You make a commitment to gaining mental control. It is the exclusive route. It's up to you when you decide to begin the process of controlling your thoughts. However, if you don't, your life will go on as it has till now. You might initially only succeed 1 out of 20 times. It is irrelevant. You must be persistent. The alternative is giving up. And for some people, it takes giving up and watching the life go worse before they realize that giving up has no positive consequences. For a very long time, I continued to give up, hide from the world, and have to get myself out of sticky situations. When you genuinely realize that it is never the solution, it becomes simpler. Truly, no one ever comes to save you. The globe continues to revolve. Your situation worsens as a result. It eventually becomes no longer an option. That makes changing your mind, which is difficult, a little bit simpler. Some people will find it simpler than others. I personally got started right away in some areas while putting off clearing my head in other areas till 5 years ago. There were lengthy intermissions. It is similar to physical training. It's not a one-time thing, and certain sections are simpler than others. You will go through it continuously throughout your life, and it will be unique to you. You also have revision technique, which never got taught us. Revision is necessary. You don't have to wait until the end of the day or after a seeming irreparable mistake has already been made. If necessary, excuse yourself, find a quiet area and consider what happened. Continue doing this. This will start to become a habit whenever your mind starts to go off due of a recent occurrence. You will ultimately start to do it automatically. Though helpful, support from others only serves as a temporary fix. When you need to learn how to console and encourage oneself, it's usually others that step in. This is quite challenging for certain people. I am or was one of them. There is no better moment to begin developing that muscle then right now, since that is when the actual magic begins to happen. Nobody can carry it out for you. There isn't much that tips, tricks, or strategies can do to help you. You catch yourself responding. You stop. You don't say a word. You don't do anything. You breathe. You calm yourself. You find the words to go back to where you were before this event, which half the time turns out to be nothing of significance, happened. And you keep doing it until you become faster and faster at recognizing it. And finally you stop having drawn out emotions that cause you to become derailed and ruin your entire day, night, week, or month. This is what detachment means in this situation, whether or not it speeds up manifestation. It is a reward in and of itself. The purpose of practicing detachment is to separate us from our present reactions to life and attach us to our aim in life. This inner separation must be developed by practice. At first, we seem to have no power to separate ourselves from undesirable inner states, simply because we have always taken every mood, every reaction as natural and have become identified with them. When we have no idea that our reactions are only states of consciousness from which it is possible to separate ourselves, we go round and round in the same circle of problems, not seeing them as inner states but as outer situations. We practice detachment or inner separation so that we may escape from the circle of our habitual reactions to life. That is why we must formulate an aim and constantly notice ourselves in regard to that aim. Neville Goddard. Thank you.